So we have some African immigrant women that are sharing stories of experiencing brutal abuse in Dubai. Take a look.
Black monkeys. That is one of the terms they used. They like telling black girls to get on their knees. There was a client, I remember. He's like, we are paying you 15,000 to gang rape you, pee in your face, beat you, and add 5,000 if you eat our while we are recording you.
Lexi says she was tricked and trafficked to Dubai from Uganda. The BBC hasn't tracked down her captors, who she's since escaped.
I did try to ask for help from the police. They'll be like, you Africans cause problems for each other. We do not want to get involved. And they will hang up.
This is where most Africans live. I also used to live here.
Cheryl is a blogger who knows firsthand the reality of living conditions for many Africans in Dubai.
12 people in this small space.
Looking at it, it's very different from the image that we see of Dubai.
It's not something we show off. No one in Uganda lives like this, even the poorest. Africans are at the bottom of the food chain for everything.
So I'm sure you're wondering, well, why did they go there? And why are they still there? And how did they get there? And why are they migrating there? So here's what I've learned so far. That they're being lured with false work offers. Many of the women say they came to Dubai believing they had legitimate job offers in restaurants, modeling, hair salons, bars, or hotel work. And then after they get there, they're being told they owe large sums, anything from 10,000 to 15,000, in some cases for tickets, visas, housing, and travel. The promise is that working will allow them to pay off their debt. But the debt is manipulated, obviously, with higher charges, withheld documents like passports, etc., so that escaping or leaving becomes difficult. So these people are just traffickers, and they confiscate their passports and visas, and then they're forced into this life where they are essayed, and as you can see, their living conditions are deplorable. And as you can hear, one of the sisters said that when she contacts the police just tell them, you're the problem. African people like you are the problem. So they're not even getting any help from the authorities. So here you have these African women in these situations, and as you can hear, the things that they're forced to do are absolutely deplorable, disgusting, dehumanizing. It's like the worst thing that a person can ever live through when you're promised something. And, you know, when you look at the news and media and you look at what Dubai is, that was even on my top 3 lists of places that I wanted to visit, like my bucket list. So when you see that this is what's going on with immigrants, how easy it can be to get swindled when you look at how beautiful Dubai is and you don't know that this kind of thing exists. When you only see the glitz, the glamour, the riches, the vast, advancement of this country. If somebody reaches out to you to say, hey, I've got a job for you, you jump on it, especially if you're in really bad conditions in the country you live in within Africa. So I can see how you might get looped in if you're somebody that's desperate for a better life. But this is really, really bad. What they say right now is the exact numbers are not well documented. Many cases are hidden. Many women do not report for fear of deportation, reprisals, or lack of trust in authorities. So there are statements from the UAE authorities denying some of the allegations, claiming there are laws against trafficking and that they prosecute cases. How effective enforcement is remains the question. So family, this is a serious problem. And this is a serious problem globally too, with a lot of migrant workers that are promised the dream, and then when they get there, they are plunged into this kind of a situation, and then they don't feel like they have anywhere to turn to because law enforcement isn't protecting them, and then your passports, your documents are being confiscated when you arrive, and then you're told that you owe them money, in fact, and then you have to work to pay them off. And really and truly, you never really stop working for them, right? It never ends. It maybe ends if you're unalived. So we have a serious problem with our African women. And the reason why I am reporting this is I think it's very important for migrant workers to be able to really vet who you are reaching out to and who's promising you things. Use the right resources to research these organizations. I know some of them can create very robust and sophisticated material and websites and what have you. But if you can align yourself with the right people and really use the right agencies to resource and find out exactly who these people are before you get on a plane, before you trust your life and yourself to these people, do so. Do all the diligence you can do. If you can hire an attorney, whatever you need to do to really make sure you're protected before you agree to leave your home thinking you're going to better. So that's the importance of making sure anytime, any country you're going to, especially if you're being recruited for work, you have to make sure, because it happens everywhere. It happens here in Canada too. People will end up being trafficked when they get here. They get to the airport, and the person that took their paperwork, took their money and everything else, there's nobody there at the airport. So then they end up seeking asylum. And then you have these snakes that are showing up at the places where they're staying, promising them the dream. Same thing happens everywhere. So we have to exercise the same level of diligence and exercise wisdom and just be super careful. Oh, this was really troubling to me. Very troubling to me as an African woman myself. Very troubling. In the meantime, I'm going to keep my eye on this for sure. Let me know what you all think about this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this content. Don't forget to download the African Diaspora News app from your Google or Apple store. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Emma Ansah Unfiltered. Until next time, please be safe.